2 nades, 3 extra stacks of M62, morphine, grenades, all that good shit. I'm going pretty hard.
I mean, I'm carrying heavy armor on me already. I gotta figure out if I want to bring fucking heavy, heavy machinery.
Heavy machinery?
Yeah, if I want to bring fucking heavy weapons and all that shit.
I mean, you bring whatever you like. I mean, we could always use a sniper or a DMR, so...
I feel sniping. Sniping sounds fun.
You always were a good sniper. Not great at everything else, but always a good sniper. And it keeps you positioned far away from the loot, so you're more focused on the fight.
Ah, that is very true. Very, very true.
True. It's like once you kill somebody, his mind steers away from, oh, I should cover these guys still.
It's no longer a threat. It's just like,
Sense the loot I do.
There's like 2 teams there. He kills one guy, and he's like, oh, gotta go. There's loot there to be picked up.
Sense the loot I do.
Suck up loot, I will.
Raiders have ketamine, they do.
Ketamine raiders have. Finesse, I will.
Finesse, I will.
I'm almost considering just running the Osiris.
I mean, let's not overcomplicate this. Just grab what you get to grab. Let's roll.
I'll run the Osiris. What is a good... Oh, fuck. What's that new sniper scope they put out? They just put a new one that has, like, a really thin black crosshair, like the hunting rifle from DayZ.
Garbage. Yeah, it's garbage, though. It's a really short
Why
zoom.
do you say that?
It's meant for close range, singular sniping. So it doesn't... You can't mark elevations, and it doesn't have any elevation graduators or anything like that.
That's a fucking shame, because
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
I mean, it's Jaeger selling it. It's like a 2 to 4 or something like that. It's not really...
That sucks.
Yeah, I'll double check for you right now, but it's got low graduations. Think of like the dedicated scopes, like the ACOG. It's got like even the ACOG in real life, you're not really setting the ACOG that much, but yeah, it doesn't have much of that. It's actually purpose built for like the VPO box magazines for like 322.
Oh, I gotcha.
Where is it here? It is... I think this is the new one. The VOMZ PLAD 4x32. I believe that's the new one.
I still haven't found any
VOMZ
sniper
PLAD.
scopes that I'm a huge fan of.
Well, there are... The 2 best in the game at the moment, and the second one is... I'll give you the reason why it's the best, but the best overall in the game is the Voodoo, the VUDU. That's the best in the game. It gives you a 1 to 6, which is realistically more like a 6 to 12, if not stronger. It's fucking ridiculously strong. And the other one that I think is the best, and there's 2 reasons for it. It's a slightly lower zoom than the tip of my tongue, but I'll get to that one in a minute. But it's the IP59 by KMZ. It's super cheap at 26,000 rubles. You find them all the time. It's interchangeable with the IP56. They use the same mounts. They have universal mounts and lit reticles, so you could actually turn the reticle off or turn it on. Second best factor of it is it's a 3 to 10 zoom, so it acts more like a 10 to like 25. It's pretty crazy. And that thing graduates, I think, up to like 400 or 450 meters. So you can really dial it in for what most long shots in the game. Like, literally most long shots in the game. Now, the alternative is the one that Jeeps and I used to absolutely love for long shots, and I'm going to look it up right now. That is... Well, we don't call it this. Here we go. The Hensoldt. It's the only one by Hensoldt in the game. It's called the FF4x16. The reason I've leaned slightly more to the other scope is because, although I don't mind the fact that this one's not adjustable for the lit reticle as much, it's not, I'm fine with that. What does bother me is it's a slightly longer range scope. Instead of being 3 to 15, it's 4 to 16. with the same graduations. So if the target is that much closer, it's that much harder to see it because the aperture is too narrow because it's zoomed in so far. Because the 4 to 16 really feels, again, more like a 10 to 25 in the game. If you've ever used a long range scope in real life, they don't zoom in as much as these do. And then the one that you have in the game that's by like Night Force that is like a fucking, 10 to 25, that thing feels like you're using a 2-mile scope. I have one of those. I've got a 32 zoom scope. It's like, it really is that, like, you could see that far. The only downside, and I will agree with this, and it's a niche problem with the IP59, is at a distance, objects in dusk or dawn where there's a bit of fog become harder to see. This glass on the IP59 is not as clear as the other glasses in the game, and its direct comparison, the Hensoldt. The Voodoo is by far the clearest of the glasses in the game, as far as I could tell. And it is a 1 to 6. That might be part of why it's so clear. If you compare it to the Hensoldt, which is extremely clear, they're basically on par, but they give you different zoom capabilities.
Okay, now if you had to choose one, which one would you choose?
The
out of all
Voodoo.
of those? The Voodoo?
The Voodoo. If I had to pick one, it would be the Voodoo 100% of the time. It's gonna sufficiently give you targeting and range, as well as elevation and clarity, and the widest aperture among all of the scopes for 80 to 85% of your applications. The other 15 to 20% of your applications, it's a close tie between the IP59 and the Hensoldt. Depends on whether you want a much cheaper option, 25,000 rubles versus almost 100,000 rubles, or
I wish
you
could see the Voodoo reticle.
The Voodoo reticle is it's a first focal plane. So when you're looking at it, it's a very thin crosshair, just like the ones that you like, just a little bit thinner. And when you're zoomed in for the max zoom, it is an elevated crosshair. So you've got not a full Christmas tree, but you have elevation marks. So you could do your holdovers.
Alright, well, I'm geared up and ready to go. I got a full sniper kit on me. I'm bringing it back up 5.7, and I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, the Voodoo will cover pretty much. So the Voodoo is going to cover you, let's say, so, if you're on the rock, where I like to sit where you were yesterday, the day before, on the dome, and you're looking at, let's say, White Knight or Black Knight, you're going to get perfect clarity. And, like, zooming in is going to be, like, clean headshots. And the upper echelon of your view and clean headshots, so the garages on the left is about 250 meters. Just beyond that, is 300 meters. That's sort of the upper limits of where you're going to be getting clean headshots, assuming they're standing still. Now, you'll be able to see things like the towers, but you're not going to be able to zoom in well enough if they're, like, hiding in a corner to really see them. So that's sort of your upper limit of capabilities right there. But, so let's say you want to shoot at the train yard, you're not going to get... You're not going to get the zoom you want.
Instead of doing one of these, to throw on a thermal?
The thermal has its advantages and disadvantages. The main advantage is in low light scenarios. So if we do nighttime, the thermal has a massive advantage over the fact that they can't see you, but you could see them, sort of a thing. But there's no zoom capabilities. Now the FLIR, which is a 9x zoom, the issue with the zoom is when you get beyond 100 meters, it starts to become harder and harder and harder to see the target at a distance. And your upper limit seems to be about 300, 350 again. Once you get to 400, you can't even see the target anymore.
Yeah, so are we going nighttime or are we going daytime?
I'm easy either way, you know me. I'm bringing a thermal myself, so nighttime suits me fine.
I'm in nighttime lobby.
Alright, nighttime. So do you think I should bring a FLIR instead?
For the zoom, yes. For the clarity, it's debatable now because they've made the both about on par, but in my opinion, like the digital clarity without seeing that graduating line of the image, like you're watching a slow motion monitor, the Reaper IR is better. But in most cases, I've actually been leaning towards the FLIR for the zoom. I'll use the Reaper IR in closer quarter circumstances, like if I'm going on
That's what I'm saying is
interchange.
for this sniping, I feel like the flare is going to be the better option.
Overall, I'd agree.
Okay, I just bought one. So I'll just save that other scope for later, and I'll just throw the flare on. You think, does that mean I should throw night vision on, you think?
No, you can't use them both.
I know, but you can use them interchangeably.
No, I never do that.
Okay.
Too much going on, too much confusion. I don't like gaps between my shots, especially with moving targets. Your options are, if you want to go that route, and I still recommend this, and most people hate this. I still think it's a good option. The Vulcan MG is still a decent option. The Vulcan MG is a 3.5 zoom night scope. The benefits and the downsides. The benefit is it's very clear. It's night vision.
It's too late. It's okay. I'm already.
Problem with the Vulcan is it's a set 3.5, so there's no zoom.
Yeah, I already bought the flare.
The flare is really good. I like it.
All right, let's get it.
Yep.
Takes up too much of the screen for my liking.
I think it's at the upper echelons of what I prefer. That's why I avoid things like the PSO and stuff like Jeeps, even with the angled mount. But it's at the upper echelons of my tolerance as well. My preference is more like the ACOG, take up as little screen as possible. Narrower view, but
You guys watch that Aaron Hernandez documentary
no,
on Netflix? Pretty good.
I don't have Netflix.
Yeah.
I did watch Mandalorian. I got one episode left. I liked it.
That show is amazing.
I liked it. There's been very few issues with that show that I've had. Actually, only one issue, and it was on.
What's that?
It was a small thing on the episode with the ATST. It was kind of forced, and all they had to do was dig it a little further back. They drag. I don't think they dragged any of the episodes out. In fact, I think the episodes are really really short. I like the.
Yeah.
I love the filmography. I love the storyline. I love the way it's done. What's his name? John Favreau, whatever the fuck, the guy who did. He does all those cooking movies and stuff. He's really good as a writer and a director, and I like what they did with it. I like how they have the music and the art at the beginning and the end of the episode, so you get to see like the slide art. And it's just a great job. The one thing that always bugs the living shit out of me is you always see these scenarios where it's like, we don't know what these force powers are. I've never heard of Jedi's before. Like,
Yeah.
all of that shit always weirds me out, because these movies don't take place a far enough distance or a far enough time frame apart for it to be like, I've never heard of Jedi's, when there was a Jedi and Sith Council less than 20 years before the events of the movie.
No, Mandalorian's way further back, isn't it?
It is. That's what it's before the new trilogy, but it's after the end of the Empire. So it's literally I think they said it in the show. It's like 5, 10, or 15 years after the Empire crumbled. So it's like, what do you think did it? The whole Jedi Council, and it's like, we don't know what this kid's doing with these weird powers. Never seen this before. Really?
So hold on. Let me show you, or let me explain. Okay, so Return of the Jedi is set in 4 ABY, which is after the Battle of Yavin. The Force Awakens is set in 34 ABY, and the Mandalorian takes place around 9 ABY. So that'd be like basically 5 generations, or however, whatever standard of counting they use.
But they
to
have a
designate
set
ABYs.
number. Exactly. It's what is that number? I think it was only like 10 or 15 years. It's not meant to be that much, because the events of the new trilogy happen 30 years after the Empire falls. They make that very clear.
Yeah, but keep in mind that they also did have it to where, you know, the entire goal was to wipe out the knowledge of the Jedis.
Alright, well, no point in debating it. Really, there just isn't. Alright, so you see at this point you can't see the dome from here?
I got 2 thermals in front of me by the truck. Well, actually just 1, but...
Make sure it's not the, oh yeah, I see them. They got flashlights. think it's scabs. We got a late
Yeah,
spawn.
there's a scab,
That other thermal is the fire.
The other one's a
the fire pit.
It
Yeah.
took me a second, but Scab's dead.
Raven, you're not in yet, right?
Nope.
We're definitely late. Stay kind of low and try to get a little bit closer to look to the dorm, because this is by the machine gun. People actually check this location once in a while, see if anyone's sniping.
Yep.
I got movement on the hill direct ahead of us, where you killed the last one. I'm
hill?
loud. Yeah, I'm loud, so I
I'm
can't.
to your right.
I'm gonna
I'm by the tank.
throw my
Make
flashlight
sure you
up.
don't kill me.
I'm in now.
Make sure you don't kill me. I'm on the hill to your right.
Okay, this isn't to my right. This is towards the garages, and it's another scav shifting left and right. It's right near where you killed the first one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I see you moving. He's about 50 or so ahead
yeah,
of
I
you.
see him. He's dead.
Yeah, I'm loud, so I don't want to take any shots.
Yep. I'm liking the sniper so far. It's clean.
I got a thermal at the train left, maybe even two thermals next to each other, just behind the propane containers, dead center. Center
I'm
and slightly
moving.
left. They're not moving. They're standing still. Yeah, he's moving now. Two of them. They're raiders, I think. They're moving in conjunction. Left to right.
Yeah, I've got
And
no
front of
eyes.
the train right now. Yeah, they're at the front of the train right now.
Somebody hit the button.
I don't hear the alarm. That's weird.
I did.
Whoa, shots on me. I'm hit. Coming from dome, I think. I'm hit again.
Coming from dome.
Yeah. I'm behind the hill now. I'm behind the hill and laying low. It's suppressed shots.
I can see all of dome. There's no thermals coming from dome.
I got hit in
Took the
the
right.
chest and the
Oh,
leg and the
no, I'm
arm.
dead. It was, I guess, from that direction. There was not a single thermal, but I'm dead. I was facing dome, and a bullet just went into my chest and into my face shield.
Yeah, I'm low with view of White Knight and I'm not getting shot, so it's got to be dome direction.
It would have been dome side, but I don't understand how, because I literally was scanning the entire dome. I had view on all of it.
Could have been in a window, maybe. That's why I said the further away you get with the FLIR, it doesn't go red hot anymore. So you're looking for a slightly brighter white image than the gray scale background.
Alright, just stick with
His
the
name is
Reaper.
Got It Oons.
Player?
Yeah, it's a player.
Oons?
Got Mit Oons. So it's like Got Mittens, but it has like spaces in it.
I can't cover if you're trying to go get his stuff.
No way. There's no way to
The
get his stuff.
PKO
No.
six.
What I'm thinking is leave his body there. No one's gonna find it. What I'm thinking is I head for the garages. I don't know if you want to do, and I'll try to get to them from the garages. But I'm dead weight if I stay here.
Fine.
I'm sprinting for the trees. I'm gonna head towards White Knight. See if I can get a closer
Okay.
view of him.
I'm gonna head towards train yard.
Be very careful. The raiders were definitely there even before that alarm was hit. I'm gonna get
I'm
my
gonna start thinning them out.
okay. I'm gonna get my stam up. Peaches, I'd say give it a sec, but then try to scav in.
That's what I'm gonna do. I decided I do not like
What
the
kind of
floor.
helmet did you have?
I had a fucking cryo frame with face shield and chops.
Okay, so it went through level 3 armor, but it didn't go through mine. It didn't break my leg or anything. It didn't even go through my fort, so it's not tracer rounds. I gotta be honest, man. Either the guy's using M855A1. He's definitely not using 7.62. It's definitely not 7.62. Alright, I'm at White Knight.
Alright, I'm moving up to top of warehouse.
Roger that. I'm moving up to the center point so I can get to the warehouses and take a look over there.
Okay.
I'm at the base of White. If this door would close, thank you. I'm on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the 3rd floor window to peek out there.
There's 2 by hermetic door. Can't tell if
Those
they're
might be the
or-
raiders I saw earlier. We haven't heard any gunfire. Let's assume they're raiders.
They shot at me.
I didn't hear the
Assume they
gunfire.
shot.
We need to further assume they're raiders.
Yeah.
They were dressed like raiders, you know, baseball caps and the like. And like I said, Peaches, it takes practice. I've been using the FLIR, so I'm accustomed to how it functions.
They're in front of hermetic door somewhere. I can't see them.
Got flashlights at the garage courtyard area. But I'm with Peaches on this. I'm looking up at the dome. I don't see any signatures. I've got 2 scavs in the courtyard and they're not getting shot at. So either this guy's moving up towards Peaches' body, or he was closer than what Peaches thought he was. I mean, I never heard the shots. It was complete silence.
Yep.
I got thermal. I'm gonna take the shot. I just killed somebody where I think they would have been in range of Peaches. He's in full kit because I can see a giant ass backpack on him. Yeah, he's towards but not at the bottom of the hill below dome, closest to where Peaches and I were.
Mm.
And he's looking very dead and very alone. Martin! What's up, Martin? I'm gonna get my stam up a little bit and I'll take another look. Peaches, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know if you're watching my stream or not, but I think I got him.
Alright, fire.
He
I
was close. He
listening.
was closer than you thought he was.
I was scanning the bottom as well.
I
So
mean,
I was like, I scanned up on the hill and at the bottom of the hill because I was like, maybe he's down there, but I didn't get a single thermal.
that's why I was asking if you were looking on the stream so you could see what I saw. That's. I mean, I could show
You
it to
think
you.
I'm good to drop a scav?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. If you're in our raid, I wouldn't kill any scabs. I would just come get your stuff.
No, I'm saying how long I should wait. You think I'm good to go in?
No, yeah, go in. He wasn't alone. That's his teammate right there. He's trying to loot the fucking body. Yeah, like I'm gonna let you get away with that. Yep, 2 got it. I got 2 of them.
No. Oh shit.
Yeah, he had a teammate, Raven, and his teammate's now dead too.
Mm.
Literally, the fucking guy walked right up to the body like I wouldn't even notice. What happened, Raven?
Fell down where I was sitting. Holy shit. I got 1 raider done.
Don't go getting yourself killed now.
Got 2 raiders down.
Hot Mike and Peaches.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna need a minute before I can come help you, Raven. But yeah, it's 2 of them, Peaches. They're both dead.
Gotcha, thank you.
Peaches, it's
That's-
IX23. See if you can get in.
I'm queued in right now. I'm matching.
Can't even see your body from here, Peaches.
Means this might be the hermetic raiders.
Maybe, but I did see 2 of them at the train before the switch was hit, so... Because you guys told me the switch was hit. I never heard the alarm at all. I need Dave Kitch a second.
I know.
I'm back. What's the situation?
Still matching at 5 minutes. Think I should requeue?
I think it's just not letting you in. I don't know about requeuing or not, but...
And I wouldn't I just wait the queue?
Because we're at 34, so you could be getting in now as a scav. I would wait. I'm going to start killing the scavs in the courtyard.
Just got in.
These might be raiders. These guys are tanking
are.
some hits. Well, 2 of them just died to me. Yeah, they took some hits, dude. Oh, there's a 3rd one. 3 dead. That 4th one might be a scav, though. Alright, well, I got 3 to 4 dead here in the courtyard. And another one walking around.
Waiting session start.
Make it 4 to 5 dead.
What is it, Bravo? Code?
IX23 or IXZ3,
Alright,
Z3,
I'm
Z3.
in. I'm by the chopper.
Okay, make your way towards your body, and I'll do my best to cover you. The dome is still clear. We've got raiders at the garages and at the train station and the train yard.
Alright, I'll take my way wide around your heating pipe extract.
Yeah, the heating
Whatever
pipe is
the
south.
sewer pipe-
Yeah,
Sewer manhole.
yeah, that's. Stay on the north end, towards the
Yeah,
dome,
that's what I'm doing.
where the 2 players are, because the raiders are in the garage area.
Where are the 2 players' bodies? I can drop by them if you want.
You know where CP fence is?
Yeah, I do.
Left of it, in the middle open area, just before you get to the hill.
Alright, I'm literally right next to that, so if you want... Are you in range to spot me for him, or... Are
Yes.
You gone?
Now I'm in range. I'm inside of White Knight in the 3rd floor window, facing the dome.
Alright, got you. I'm by CP fence right now, so you should see me.
Yes, I do. Now I do. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I see a flashlight on. I think that's the body.
Keep going towards CP fence, and I'll tell you when to stop and turn left.
Yeah, I got a body right here.
You're not on it.
It's just a dead scav then.
Correct. You're too low. Start heading up to the dome. Make a left. I don't see you. Where are you?
I'm by the tank right now.
Okay, you're too far.
Okay. Holy shit, it's hard to see. I'm like just at the base of the hill now.
Correct. Yeah, you stop. You went too far. Yeah, yeah. So you go straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up. You're walking right into two bodies
Got him.
now.
Alright, let me check tags, VLOD, and... Yep, this is him. Got mittens. He was using... Are you kidding me? He headshotted me with a fucking Vepr. Yeah, it's a Vepr with a thermal on it. Are you fucking joking?
Well, him and his teammate are dead, so
Well, good shit to that.
BP rounds.
I
I
assume.
don't know.
Yeah, because BP runs would explain how he was able to punch a hole in my fort, but not break my armor. Or sorry, not break my leg. So yeah,
Who kicks out a fucking Vepr?
this guy. I mean, him and his teammate are dead. Just shut up and take their shit.
I'm on it. Don't worry, Captain.
Give him the.
Give him
I'm not in
the...
the courtyard.
They're
now.
not gonna have shit coming back. His friend had an MP-133.
I mean, he was coming down to get you. I laid in fire. He went prone, not knowing where I was at. And then I killed him. And then his teammate was like, "Don't worry, I'll your loot for you."
Don't worry, I'll it up.
And agreed was their downfall.
Let me take a quick thermal scan. Yeah, this dude had a fucking flare with the... Oh, there's a scav right there. Should I aggro scavs?
No, and half of them might be raiders. Let me take care of it.
Yeah, I see...
Give me a location.
Okay, so I got one to the near side of me from Black Knight,
Roger that.
and there's one in between Black and White Knight. The one in between Black and White
I
looks
see
like
them.
it
I
could
see
be a
them.
raider.
No, these are scavs. Too thin. Moving to erratic. One's down. And the one between us, I'll check in just a second. But the one at the gas station's down.
Gotcha, I'm making my way to my body.
Roger that. There's also like 6, 7, 8 bodies in the courtyard, but at least 2 to 3 of them are raiders. So I don't have a view on your body.
Oh,
but
got player on me, I'm dead.
Where?
Right next to CP fence, there was a... that fucking guard tower, fully suppressed guy. He's gonna check my body. You ready to kill him?
There's no LOS. I've got. I mean, I can see the top of the brick building you're talking about.
Yeah, he's at the base of the brick building on the road next to the fucking... the building. God damn it, dude. He's suppressed. You just fucking hosed me down.
I've got no LOS. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
God damn it, dude. Like, the thing is, he had to have been camping there the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So that means there's a third one then. Like, it's most likely they're all in a team.
Yep. Matros-661.
And I can't see your original body from here either, so I need to figure something out.
That's a big fucking rip right there.
I'm on stream if you want to take a look, but I can't see him. I can't see him or your body. Or your original body. What's the situation with you, Raven?
Courtyard's clear for now.
Correct, it is. I might go down and push in on this guy from the garage side. But the back side of the garage, like where Peach's original body was, in case he's pushing that way.
Mhm.
'Cause I'm under the presumption that the 3 of them were in a squad, otherwise why would he be sitting there camping like that?
Mhm.
So, we'll find out in a second. I'm moving up towards the back side of the garages now.
Yep.
I'm hearing ricochets, high rounds. High round count ricochets. Talk to me. Raven, is that you?
Nope. I'm nowhere near you.
Okay, well, someone's shooting into the garage area. My guess is near the gas station. Full auto suppressed. Oh, oh, oh. I just ate shots from where Peaches' body was. These are not suppressed either. It's definitely a player. I'm inside of the garage area now with the gated door. I've got 2 players on me. I'm inside where the trucks are, closest to White Knight. I'm in the background healing.
Alright.
So one of them is by Peaches' original body, and the other one is right where Peaches got killed and called it out.
It'll take me a minute to get over there.
Roger that. The damage dealt to me was minimal. Like, he only took 1 health off of my armor. And he shot me in both legs, and neither one blacked out my legs. Could be a scav player, maybe. Maybe so. Maybe they scabbed back in. That could make sense. I hear scavs out in the courtyard, but I've got to inch my way out that way so if I can see the other guy, I can take him. Peaches, you're hot. Scavs pushed me. I had to take shots.
Where are you?
I'm inside of the garage.
I got shots like right next to me on the train.
I had to kill these scavs. They walked in the garage.
Are you in the train yard?
Negative. Negative. I'm in the garages towards the dome from White Knight. I'm in the garage literally next to White Knight. The ones that were in the outside by Peaches' body was either low caliber or a shitty rifle round. But he only got a couple shots in on me. Definitely a player though, not a scav.
What the?
Fucking scavs are just pushing me. Man, if they didn't know I was here.
Where'd you think they shot you from?
The one shot me from where Peaches' body was. He had to be that close.
I have no idea where that's at, so you
On the
give me
hill.
more than that.
Okay, so where we spawned at, Peaches was on the hill towards the dome. From that side, still behind the garage area. So close to the hill where you would go for the gap to get from the garages to the sewer manhole towards CP fence.
I'm at the back of White Knight.
And then the other guy was right where Peaches called him out at the red brick building by CP fence. He was spraying full auto suppressed. The guy that shot at me from the hill might be a player scav. He was not suppressed. And he was, well, he wasn't firing full auto. It doesn't mean he doesn't have full auto, but... I doubt he's got Peaches' gear. Because if he had Peaches' gear, he would have killed me. Peaches was firing like some really heavy-duty rounds.
I'm in the garage.
I'm in the garage, so, you know, don't startle me.
Behind you.
Yeah, I hear you. You on wood?
Yep.
Okay. I see you. You're heading out there. Yeah, the one that shot me initially was on the right-hand side, but I was hearing full auto shots at the same time from the left.
Yeah, I hear it.
You hear the shots?
Yeah.
I don't hear shit at the moment. He's
He's
gotta be...
shooting at the scavs.
Wow, he's still up there, huh? Okay.
They're running at him.
Interesting.
I'm gonna run for the food house.
Okay, that's where I think he might be, somewhere in that area. So, at your own risk and all that. See more flashlights at the gas station facing the Black Knight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
there's
leave
a lot
him.
of scavs over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him there. I'm not gonna kill him. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, I'm heading towards your direction at the moment, but I may poke out the back and see if I can find the other guy that was shooting at me. Yeah, I'm looking for him right now out of the back door. There's a body. I don't know if Peaches. I don't know if this is one of the bodies that Peaches killed. I think it is. There's a body near me. I think that's probably the one that Peaches killed earlier. I know that's not his body. I mean, I could see the hill and the tower from where he would have shot me, and I don't see the guy. Are there any raiders left at the hermetic door?
No.
So if I head down to White Knight and circle around this guy, I should be able to get behind him.
I didn't clear the whole train yard. I just did the front of where the metal train comes and hermetic door. I went to the basement. That was it.
I don't plan on going that close to the train. Not if I can help it. I'm between White Knight and garages. Train just showed up, by the way.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna circle around for the guy that shot at me, get to Peaches' body, because I know you're pushing Red Brick guy, and then I'll meet up to kill Red Brick guy. I don't think we're gonna have enough time for the train. We might have to use the hermetic door to get out.
I mean, we could just leave these guys
Nah.
and get the train.
Peaches was describing like a ton of loot, including a thermal. Be worth it. I'd rather, because if the raiders are mostly cleared out, we can just take the hermetic door. One of us can hit the switch, and then just make a run for it. It works. I mean, I don't know how many you killed, but if they're mostly cleared out, I'm fine with it.
Got 3.
Well, I killed at least 2.
I have to get my position away to find this guy. I really don't want to do that.
I'm going to be circling around in a second. So, if you want to wait, wait. I'm just looking for the guy that shot at me, that's all. And I haven't found him yet.
I'm wondering if
Give me a second.
the guy that's at Red Brick was a scav
Give me
player.
a second. I think I see Peaches' body and it's looted. I'm hoping that's not him still on Peaches' body. It's hard to tell because there's multiple signatures, but because of the gear, that still gives off a heat signature. I can't tell if that's another body there or if it's the gear laying next to Peaches' body.
Shoot it.
I'm loud.
And it's better for you to shoot him now since you got the drop on him.
Didn't move, didn't even flinch. But how, I mean, it must have been one of the guys that scabbed back in because there's no way he would have known Peaches was even there. He's not in a very visible spot. And nor is he himself visible.
This guy that's over here by Red Brick has to be a scout player.
Peaches said he was
Okay.
a no. Peaches said
Hang on. Fucking bitch. Alright, well. There's something going on here now.
I don't see any of this going on. You're gonna have to give me some directions here.
You won't see it. It's happening right in the gas station. He's up by dome.
No.
Silent shots coming down by me.
That's a negative at dome. There's nobody there. Because I'm prone next to Peaches' body looking at it right now. With a thermal, there's nobody there. Peaches' body was scrapped. Some scav player dumped his shit right next to his body.
They dumped Peaches' gear.
No, they dumped their gear, which was scav shit. Duffel bag scav vest. Yeah, there's nobody at the dome. I'm looking right at it.
Well, I'm telling you, I got silent shots coming from my right.
Yeah, it's probably the guy that Peaches got killed by, who was a player. Peaches confirmed it. Player name. Yeah, I still see nothing. Okay, I mean, I could either move up or I could sit back and keep you covered, but...
I'd rather prefer not push this guy because I have no fucking clue where he is. I'm just gonna run out there and die.
My concern is it's a three-man team, and the scab that looted his shit's the one you're fighting, and his teammate's still at the red brick building covering his potential exits. I'm gonna move up to the garage. I'm not doing shit standing around here. Is that you?
Yeah, there's a scav.
Alright, I'm at the barbed wire fence now. I got a lot of heat signatures. Are you standing up near the near the fence?
Yep.
Give me a wiggle.
I'm
Just wiggle.
wiggling.
That's not you then. Okay, there's somebody dead standing up, and there's 4 other bodies over here at this tall, like 9-foot sheet metal fence. Like, he's dead standing up.
I naded it.
Nade was a bit far, but that's general area, yeah. There's 4 bodies right there at that fence. It's where the 2 sheet metal fences meet. They got little designs on them. Yeah.
How was that nade?
That was good. He's still standing, so yeah, he's dead standing.
He's lagged out. I see who you're talking about.
Lagged out? He hasn't moved.
Yeah, he's just lagged out or bugged.
Oh, that's the train leaving.
I'm pushing up to him.
I'm gonna move
Cameron,
up
stop.
slowly from my position. I see you. Yeah, I just saw you pass by the fence. You think your other guy's still there at the gas station?
There's a bunch of scabs over there right now. I'm not sure.
I'm moving up. that you shooting at a gas Gav?
Yeah.
I see him. He's
There's
still alive.
Gav in the
I'm
gas,
working on
yeah.
it. I think I just headshot him. No, he's still moving. He's still moving.
I can't see him now.
Yeah, he's hiding behind one of the metal barriers.
Mm.
I'll move up on him if you can take care of the red brick side. I don't want to get shot in the
Yeah,
back.
I'm watching it.
Okay, I'm at one of the metal barriers now. It's sandbags.
Okay.
I see him.
Oh my God,
Headshot.
scared the shit out of me. Ooh,
What?
that shot, I wasn't ready for it.
Oh, I headshot him. I'm trying to let you know.
I got nothing over here on the red brick side. I'm over by the tank. Whoever was here is gone.
Unless he's one of the 4 or 5 bodies dead at the fence.
Possible.
We need to check these bodies too, because if one of them was the one that looted Peaches, because he never. I'm gonna move up to your area right now.
These have been stripped clean.
Yeah, but Peaches' body shouldn't have been stripped clean if the guy was fighting the whole time. Oh, great. Now I'm getting that lag bug. Oh, let me turn on the memory cleaner. Fix the lag bug. Wow, 20 gigs of memory. That seems a little overkill.
I had a roll. Whoever looted him did a shitty job.
I don't think he had a chance.
Well, somebody did, because there's armor laying on the ground.
I'm telling you, I think they scabbed back in and just grabbed
They
what they
fucking
could.
dumped a kill of armor. What? Hey.
As I said, I don't think they had time to really sift through things.
Oh no, it's not kill armor.
Alright, I see you from my position. I got a heat signature. Oh, that's ammo. Sometimes that lights up with heat signature. Never mind.
A minute mark.
Hey, it's one of those level 4 like armored rigs over here with a lot of pockets.
I'm good. I'm pretty much full.
Alright, I'm coming your
Okay,
way.
anything?
Yeah. You check inside the building?
Yep. I didn't go upstairs, but I checked the bottom floor.
This must have been Peaches' body. Yep, this was Peaches' body. Got mittens. Because it's got mittens tag in his pocket. And grenades.
Checking upstairs now. Up here.
God damn it, Peaches. Now I know why Peaches died. Peaches was moving items onto the scav. Good job, Peaches. Good job.
Oh, I'm gonna head towards the bottom.
Alright, I'll head towards the hermetic door. Are we sure this guy's not here? Like he's gone?
I've been out here this whole time and got shot at.
Well, they couldn't have made it past us to get to the train. And Peaches confirmed the guy that killed him was a player. So, I'd say be careful. He's cautious. I'm heading through the garages. I'm going to take it the most direct route I think I can.
Okay, I'm hitting it.
I'm at the gas station. I'm intermittently using a flashlight, so don't kill me. Towards Black Knight. Those are you shots?
Yeah. Oh.
Fuck this lag battle state, seriously.
That sucks.
That's also vague. What's up?
Room at the west dorms. Oh, there's 2 SVDs in there I couldn't carry.
Fucking scavs are near me at Black Knight. Hear him shouting. And I would make room for those SVDs. Hell, I'll take one if you can't. Grab
I
it.
don't have any room.
No giant backpack?
Nah, their brother tries it. I'm not wearing heavy shit coming in here because I just seem to die every time, so.
Okay, I'm approaching the train yard.
Yep. I'm at the back of train yard right now.
I'm at the north side of the train yard, heading for the center of it. I'm going right through the middle.
Yep.
I got a flashlight on, so
I'm at the very end of Hermetic. See somebody out front of Hermetic?
not me. Shoot him. I'm at the trains. I'm almost there, though. I just heard him hit. Yeah.
The Raider.
Alright, I'm moving in on his position.
Dead.
Roger that. I'm at the
You see
train.
another flashlight?
My flashlight, I think.
Okay.
I'm going up to the main hermetic door now.
Yep. Yep. See you.
That's my flashlight.
Yep. More Raiders. Hit me on the right.
Fuck, two of them. Grenade out. Grenade out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm flashed.
Got him.
I think there was 2.
I got them both.
Roger that.
That's
I
me.
see you. Yeah. Not much time to search them, but go ahead.
Nope.
Tactec Ruin, a Zenit Co 545. I assume that's you on metal.
Yep.
Alright, I'm coming now. I don't know how much time we got left. I'm coming in.
Yep.
Oh, wrong side. Fuck. I'm out of stam. Extracting.
Yep.
Nope. I'm not
Nope.
extracting. On the bright side, we know that if the switch is off in the middle of extracting, it doesn't work.
I'm not gonna have enough time to run this.
Yes, you will. I already thought about that. You have just enough time. I'm gonna go out there and make sure there's no more surprises. One dead on the right. Oh yeah, that was a raider too. This one was looted.
I looted one of them near Hermetic. I think it's one I killed.
Yeah, this one was closer to the train station.
Yeah.
Checking the other one you just dropped. M2 rig completely zeroed out. MP133 shotgun.
One of them had an HK at the very end. The furthest one from that fire door. You want it?
See if I can make some space. Oh yeah, he did. That's a nice HK as well. Yeah, I just got the HK. Ruined that armor as well, basically. I mean, everything else looks clear. I'm thermal sweeping now, but you should be good. I'm gonna head back in. Make sure to swap out to a pistol or your axe to get that running distance you need.
How much time does it take to extract?
Like 10, 15 seconds. But once you're extracting, it should let you out as long as you're there before the timer goes to 0. You've got 30 seconds to get to the door.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
I'm waiting
Coming
here.
in.
Yeah, yep, come on in. I see you. Oh yeah, you got plenty of time. I'm extracting. Yep, you got just enough time. Takes 15 seconds.
17. Well, we'll see, because I hit 0 before I extracted. Oh, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm still in the black loading screen, so I don't know yet. Yep, I got out.
Whew. Alright. Got it. Oh.
Only other thing I can think of is the guy dumped his stuff and went and took the Red Rebel exit because he said you really shot up from the dome. When I looked, he wasn't there. But it's possible that that's what he did.
Plus, Peaches died by a player scav, and then after he scavved back in.
Again, he
And
just
then that
confirmed that it was a player. So the player scav that looted his body would have been a separate guy because two different shots. I heard those full auto shots to my left, the one that killed Peaches, and the guy that shot me to the right was not quiet. He was loud, and then he was on Peaches' body like he knew where it was. My guess is that the two guys that I killed were in the same squad as the third guy. Okay? And then what he did was he scabbed back in to get to Peaches' body where he killed him the first time, knowing where the body was, and the two of them used the joint exit to get out.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because, yeah, no way he knew Peaches' body was there. I even had a hard time finding Peaches' body, so. I was looking for it, and I knew what I was looking for. It's most likely that hermetic door, they had hit it before we even heard it, because I'm 100% that those two were raiders that I saw in the beginning.
It was alarming as soon as I spawned in, so yeah.
I never heard it at all, so, I mean, for me, it was never even on.
Alright, I'll be right back.